Hey guys, it's GameFace here and welcome back to episode 9 of my Wolfsburg career mode. Now today we have got the last 10 hours of the January transfer window left, and we've also got probably only a few episodes of this series left because I didn't quite realise how close FIFA 16 was to coming out, so this may well be one of the last times that we see the Wolfsburg career mode. The Man United career mode might actually have already ended. I'm not really too sure how I'm going to do that, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I've bought EA Access. Now, for those of you that don't know, that means that I get to play FIFA 16 for 10 hours on, I think it's the 17th of September, but I can play it for as many days as I want. It's just within the 10-hour limit, and I get it on the 17th. So that means I could start the FIFA 16 career mode on the 17th and 18th, but it really does depend, and it kind of means that if I start my FIFA 16 career modes, there's no point me doing the other ones, so I've only got a matter of a few days to kind of get all the other ones finished. So we've finished our first season of the Man United one, and I obviously can't really go into a second season, otherwise it just doesn't really work if I've got the FIFA 16 ones coming out. Similarly, I also can't really do much more on the Wolfsburg one other than just the one season, so I'm kind of just going to complete this season and then it'll probably be on to the FIFA 16 one. Sadly, I've had to rush it slightly this year on the last few career modes, but yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. Let's get on with the January transfer window and the final deadline day. I am going to make one signing. Now, I asked for your suggestions, and basically what I've decided to do is not actually go for the signing on a pre-contract agreement, because there's no point, is there, if I'm ending the series. So that means that I am just going to try and buy a player for now, and that means I have listed a numerous amount of sentiments I want to try and get in, because I'm not happy with how Guys has done. He's not made enough of an impact for my liking. So I'm after Boateng. This is the player I'm going to try and get. I'm hoping that he's a goal-scoring midfielder. I think that's the only thing we really needed in our midfield. We need more goals coming from them. Obviously, we do have our strikers that are very good, but I wanted another midfielder that is just very good at scoring goals. I think Boateng could be our player here. So what I'm going to do as part of the deal is I'm going to put Guys as part of the deal. He's worth 4.4, and we're just going to stick 6 million in there. We don't really need to sign anybody else at all on deadline day. So that should hopefully be enough to get in Kevin Prince Boateng on the final day of the transfer window, and that might just be the only signing I actually make. And Schalke have accepted it, 6 million and Guys for Boateng. We're going to go a 3-year deal, and we'll go important first team play. We won't go crucial because I can't see him starting, although it depends on his performance, I suppose, in games, because obviously he could overtake Gullivo with him being a better overall. So it could happen, who knows, we'll have to see how he is in game. I've never really used him too much. I'm just hoping that he's a bit more of a goal-scoring midfielder, but he's also a big, strong player with a bit of pace, so I think he's really just going to fit everything that we need in the midfield, so brilliant if we can try and get him in. Now with 4 hours to go, he has declined it. He doesn't feel the move suits him. Oh my days. And Arsenal are after him for 11 million. We just need to get this one sorted out straight away. How much is Guys on a week? Let's have a little look. Guys, I don't think it's on low, it's on 30 grand, so I can afford to give him an extra 30 grand. Okay, I'm just going to go all out, I think, here. We might just go 110 grand. I know we might well accept it. In fact, we'll go 100 thinking about it. We'll go 100, and we'll go bonus per goal as 20%. Crucial first team player. If he doesn't join, we're just going to have to, I think, go for a different player. But he fits perfectly into the team, I think, so if I can't get him, I'll be very disappointed. Oh no, Inter Milan are also in talks, 13.5. I just need him to accept the contract. We've got 2 hours left. He needs to accept it. Oh my god, I've got a feeling he's not going to accept this, is he? Oh, we've got 2 emails. Please be one from him. Oh my god, he's actually accepted. 100 grand a week. Quickly get him in. I think it said Man United were also interested in him a minute ago. Yes, it did. So we've managed to beat all those other big clubs to the signing of Boateng. That's a huge one for us, I think, and he should be a really good signing as well. So let's end the transfer window now, and let's move on to like the league and all the different competitions that we have to play in. And the next game is against Schalke, which I didn't quite realise. So that's going to be interesting. I might start Boateng, actually, so we can hopefully get a goal against his old club. Just under 100 million spent on deadline day, I think it was. But yeah, let's get on with the Schalke game. Okay, so this is the team I've gone with. Quite a number of changes, actually, because we have got a few players that are quite tired. So I've basically brought in Sewell, and I think you can see there Boateng and Arnold as well. Hunt also comes into the team. Jovetic in front of him, Willian on the right, Perisic on the left. let's see how we do against Schalke. Should be a really interesting game. It's the quarterfinals of the Cup, and let's see how we get on. Guys, to take this free kick, it's quite close actually, isn't it? Is it going to be a layoff here? He might actually go for himself. Oh, I think it was Aogo that went in the end for the free kick, but it was wide. No way. Oh no, Abassi has jumped above our players, and he's made it 1-0 just before the 40th minute. It was a corner, and to be honest with you, we should have defended this one. Keeper came out. I didn't ask for the keeper to come out again. Note that isn't me that's brought him out. It was done automatically for some reason, and he's all over the place, and so was our defence. Yeah, not the greatest of goals to concede, if that even exists. Conceding in a good way. But anyway, we are now losing 1-0, and we've not had a very good first half at all for us. And that is it for the first half. We are still losing 1-0. Like I was saying before, a really poor first half. In fact, it's probably one of the worst ones that we've had so far on this series. So, yeah, we are going to have to change things around, bring on some better players, and hopefully just try and win somehow. I'm not really too sure at the moment how we're going to do that, but it is going to be a very tough one. Gustavo's going to come on because Arnold has been very poor. Boateng's actually had a very good game, though, so far. He's given us a bit more of an attacking threat. Arnold just has been completely out of the game, and so is Willian, really. So I'm tempted to bring on Schürrle and also take off Willian at the same time. That's all three changes done at half-time. Kind of tells you that we haven't been the best going forward, or defensively, really. I mean, Rudiger has got another booking, which I think means he's suspended, but I suppose we'll find out after this game now. Oh, I've got an injury. This isn't good. I've used all my subs. I think it's Jovetic that's down injured. He's just going to have to get up and play through it, to be honest with you. We don't really have much option. We've got no more changes left to make. This is turning into a really frustrating game now. We're just getting none of the ball, and when we do get the ball, we just seem to lose it so easily because there's no options available at all, and they've nearly made it 2-0. I think it was Draxler with the header. Yeah, this isn't going well at all. At the moment, we're going to be going out of the Cup at this rate. I mean, we're not playing very well. We need to start somehow playing a little bit better, but passes like that really aren't helping us. Oh my god, this is so annoying. At least let me have a go at trying to have a shot or something. We've not had any shots recently. Oh my god, come on, let's have some sort of chance here. We're just gonna have to go for crosses, and Jovetic straight into the keeper's arms. And that is it, we have lost the game. 1-0. Oh my god, such a frustrating game. It's probably the worst game I've ever played actually with the Wolfsburg team, which is a little bit annoying really. Cup match, we're now out of the cup. I don't think it's a two-legged thing, or two-legged thing, but yeah, we'll just have to see really. I'm pretty sure we're now out of the cup. Important matches, yep, we know it's an important match. The board doesn't need to tell us, and as I suspected, he was suspended, Rudiger. Arnold wants to discuss wages, yeah, whatever, and yeah, Hunt was awful in that last game. Really didn't give us anything. I'm glad I took him off, to be honest. William was also pretty poor. Was it Arnold that wanted to discuss wages? I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm leaving the career mode, so I don't think I will discuss wages. He can't force his way out anyway, so yeah, there's no transfer window between now and the next time we have the transfer window. So yeah, we do have another game coming up against Hoffenheim. I just can't believe we lost that game. Unbelievable. But yeah, we do have a game against Hoffenheim. I'm back in a minute, so I've decided on the team, and let's see if we can finally win a game. Okay, I'm almost certain that we kind of missed out a little bit on not having Gully Vogie in the starting 11, so I've put him back in the team. I'm pretty much going with my starting 11 except closer stats, purely because obviously Rudiger's suspended. Other than that, it's the teams you'd expect really from me and the best players that I have on the pitch. But yeah, let's see how we get on. It's going to be a simmed match against Hoffenheim, so we should beat them, but it's Hoffenheim. They could have some good players, who knows really. Let's see what sort of team they do have. Firmino is actually on here, and they've gone and scored 7 minutes in. Zuber. Who the hell's Zuber? Jovetic has equalised 18 minutes in, and Cruz makes it 2-1, but Voller misses a penalty, and it's all kicking off now into the second half, still winning 2-1. It's going to be a tight game, this one. In fact, Jovetic has made it 3-1, so it might not be a tight game. 20 minutes to go, and we're going to skip in 3, 2, 1. Finished 4-1. Schürrle with that goal with 12 minutes to go. Brilliant stuff. Now then, do we have any other things to look at? Not really. We'll move on to the next game against, is it Mainz? I think it's Mainz. Yes, it says Mainz down on the bottom right-hand corner. Again, we're going to go with the exact same team. We're going to sim the match, and it's not Mainz, it's Frankfurt. Well, I look stupid, don't I? But anyway, we do have this game against Frankfurt now. It's away. It's a little bit better, actually, I think, that it's Frankfurt, because they're not as good as Mainz currently on this game. So hopefully we can get ourselves a win. Knock with the goal. But yeah, we don't have Ruddy. I didn't put him in the team just because I didn't really feel like. I gave Knock an extended run. Closer an extended run in the team. And we're still only 1-0. There's only 15 minutes left now. Can we hold on to this, hopefully? Come on. Yes, 2-0. Cruz scores. And we won the game 2-0. Kept ourselves a clean sheet as well, which is brilliant news for us. And on to the next game against Bayern Leverkusen. They're not doing that well, actually, are they, by the looks of it? We're on 50 points from 20 games, 10 above Bayern and Dortmund, which is incredible. But let's see where Bayern Leverkusen are. They're actually 8th, so it's not terrible. I think they usually do a little bit better in real life, don't they? Got Werder that are currently in the relegation zone, along with Paderborn and Freiburg, with Augsburg just above them on the same points as Freiburg. So it's pretty tight at the bottom, not so tight between first and second place, and actually at the lower side of like the European place as well. It's not as tight there. We are just going to get on with this game. We are going to sim it as well. The reason why I'm not playing this match is purely because I'm not in particularly good form at the moment, so I don't really want to start losing games late on and then teams start catching up with you. So I'm basically just going to sim this one. I think the next game I'll play is the Champions League match, which might be actually after this one, so we'll have to have a look anyway. But we have not managed to get ourselves a goal yet, and it's into the second half, so we're not doing too well, are we, at the moment? They've got their own crews, not as good as ours, hopefully. But yes, we have made it 1-0, Bentner off the bench, and then they go and make it 1-1 because of their youngster guy that I don't know how you pronounce the name of when it scored. Bentner got injured, and the game finished 1-1. We dropped 2 points. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway. I know it was an away match, but I think we did drop 2 points. Disastrous, though, that Bentner's injured. Let's hope it's not too long. Paraguay want me. Again, don't really want them, to be honest with you. And he's out for 6 weeks. Oh, God, that's why he shouldn't play. He just gets injured. Do I have any other replacements for him? Not really, no. I mean, luckily Boateng can play up front, so actually I do have a replacement for him. Look at all the positions he can play. That's another reason why I got him in. He looks like a quality player to have in terms of the positions that he can play in. So, yeah, very good for him. And very good for the team as well. But we do have this game against... is it a Champions League? No, it's not going to be a Champions League, is it? It's going to be Europa League. And it's against Copenhagen. Oh, no, not Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Maybe it's Copenhagen? I think it's Copenhagen. That's what I'm going to go with. But anyway, we do have an away match against them. I'm not going to play the away match because it's a game I feel we should win, even though it is away. I didn't realise it was against a lesser opposition, let's say. So I might just sim the next 3 games, actually. I know it has been a bit of a simming episode, but we do have to get through the episodes fairly quickly now because obviously I'm starting the next career modes very shortly. So we are just going to hopefully try and get through this game. Again, I think we're going to sim it, to be honest, with the exact same team. In fact, I'll bring Knock into the side. That is our starting 11, the best team we can possibly field now. So let's see how we get on. We are going to sim the match. It's an away game. Let's see how we do. Okay, let's try and get ourselves an early goal, or a goal in the first half anyway, would be ideal. And we've just gone and conceded, but Boateng equalises and makes it 1-1. And we are nearly into the second half. Now we are into the second half. Can we get ourselves another goal to make it 2-1? Maybe, maybe not by the looks of it. 20 minutes to go. Come on. Oh, no, he's got a second. That Cornelius guy. Come on, let's skip. Oh, my days. We just lost 2-1. How did we manage that? How? How did we manage that? And why do we not have the... Why don't we have the next leg? Oh, it's after the game against Paderborn. So, we need to win the next leg. Otherwise, we are out of that competition as well. Yeah, not great, really, is it, to be honest, losing to them. At home, we should thrash them. We really should thrash them. So... we're just going to play, I think, a weakened team actually in this, so we've got a fresh team for the Europa League game. So we've back in a minute, so I've decided on the team that I'm going to be playing. And this is the team I'm going to go with. It's very random. Perisic is starting up front. I don't know whether he can, but he's going to do that anyway. Elliot starts on the left, Hunt at centre attacking mid. Basically, it's just a whole change team, really. Just kind of freshen things up. We'll also put in our substitute goalkeeper in there. I know it might seem like I'm almost trying to lose this game, but I think we have a good enough team to win. It's not like they're going to have a better team than us in terms of overall. And, I mean, we are at home, so we should really win this game. Let's see how we do. The keeper might actually have just caused us to lose this game, but we'll just see how we do anyway. They've got Kalou starting, so they've got an alright team, actually, I think, just based on the fact that I've heard of Kalou. But anyway, we are going to skip in, I think we'll probably skip around the 70th minute, something like that. But Perisic has made it 1-0 in the 30th minute, but now into the second half. They've equalised 2 minutes into the second half. We're going to skip very shortly. 3, 2, 1, and we just drew the game 1-1 somehow. Okay, a hugely important game, which is why I'm going to sim the match. and kind of just test the team a little bit and see what sort of result we'll get. It's the Europa League team basically that we're playing against. I forgot what they're called. It's the team that I think is called Copenhagen, but I don't think they are called that. I just recognise that badge from somewhere. I don't really know. We are going to sim the match. Like I say, we need a big win here. We need like a very big win. I mean, we lost to them 2-1, so we could do with a 2-1 maybe here. In fact, no, we don't want 2-1, do we? Because then they'll have more away goals, I think. Something like that. Anyway, we need to get a goal, and Schürrle's got us that goal. 20 minutes in, Cruz has made it 2-0 after a flying start here. Now, just don't concede. It's not difficult, is it, really? I mean, we are through at the moment. That could all change when they score a goal. We had, oh my days, Ellie has made it 3-0. This is brilliant. Skips it. We win 4-0. Thrashed him in the end. That was, what, 5-2 on aggregate? I'm going to go 5-2. Schürrle got 2 of the goals. Cruz got 1. Elliot got the other. Brilliant stuff, and we are through to the next round of the Europa League. Just under 300 grand for that. It's not really the Champions League amount, is it, when you get like 5 or 10 million. We do have the game against Werder Bremen coming up now, and do I play this game or do I sim? I think, again, I'm going to sim. It's not really one that you can play that's going to be that amazing, to be honest. They are a fairly weak team on here, sadly. They're not doing very well at the moment either. I don't think they're doing that well in real life either. I might be wrong with that. I don't really follow the Bundesliga. We're just going to go with the starting 11. There's no point changing if the team's winning, and winning so convincingly like they did in the last game. So we are just going to go with that. Werder versus Wolfsburg. Let's see how we do. They're playing 4-1-2-1-2, so might be a little bit weak down the wide positions. And can we get ourselves an early goal or a goal in the first half? That would be ideal for us. Jovetic scores 33 minutes in. Brilliant stuff. Into the second half now, still winning 1-0. We need to try and get ourselves another goal just to kind of secure things. And we need to make sure we don't concede as well. That's the main thing. Keep a clean sheet, please. Come on, I'll take the 1-0 if you're going to give it to me. Come on. Yes, Cruz Basic 2-0 and secures the win. And we managed to also keep a clean sheet. And that is it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. The reason why I've had to cut it a little bit short, it might be a bit of a short episode, is because I wasn't able to record previous to this going up. So that means I've had to kind of cut it short slightly. But that also means I'm able to now kind of focus on other career modes. I've had to try and speed things up a little bit. So again, I apologise about that. Hopefully we can still win everything though. That's what I'm aiming to try and do. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please do hit the thumbs up button. Also, subscribe as well if you haven't already. That'd be really appreciated. We're doing really well with subs at the moment. So thank you very much. And I'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.